If this, yeah, so we're live on YouTube as well. Hi, Steve. So some more people joining. Sounds good. Steve DeFi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Good to see you, Mike.
Absolutely. Things are doing well. I'm looking forward to hear more regarding Bitcoin Genie.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna wait a little bit so more people join. I think we're gonna start at like 2 more minutes and then we can start.
I noticed Dude is on here probably to keep me quiet about the 4 OmniChain tokens. Is like, stop talking about it. Don't say things that might not happen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh no. I'm here to talk about OmniChain tokens. It's the Navy Sun
Exciting.
Dragons. That's a top secret clearance right now. That's not ready.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to see what you guys are coming up with, because I think James, you sent me a text last night, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll have to see what you want to share today.
Yep. We'll be sending you some additional information shortly. We don't want to send you half of it. We know how busy you are.
Yes.
You'd rather not get half the information. You'd rather have all of it before you post things. Am I right?
Absolutely correct, James. All right, guys. I guess like 1 more minute, and then we got this. We're gonna get this started. So shout out to you guys on YouTube as well. I was gone the last few days, but that's why I couldn't stream it on YouTube as well. But today I'm gonna stream it on YouTube, so that's great. So I realized when like the last 2 or 3 times I couldn't stream it on YouTube, and I realized there are people who are actually listening on YouTube, and yeah, so some people really asked me if I can also stream there as well. So hopefully this works out today. All right, so it's 5 past. I guess we're just gonna get started. All right, let's see. I mean, as always, like to say, green candles or red candles. We're always here every Sunday. Plan A is not here today. He has some family matters he needs to take care of. That's why I'm doing it today. So yeah, thank you for listening in. Thank you for joining today. We're gonna be hearing some new stuff from all the builders. Well, a lot of things are going on right now, but one thing for sure is we're all waiting for X28 going to base. So I think I saw a tweet last night and it was regarding X28. I think what was said was that 98%, he's 90%, 98% done. So let's see regarding 98%. I believe, I don't know, sounds like maybe today. So maybe there's going to be some surprise later on that X28 is going to be, or the bridge will be open today. And yeah, let's wait and see if that's going to happen. Maybe the other things I would like to mention as well is regarding Ouroboros. There is currently a vote going on, um, and the vote is essentially is for all the Ouroboros. If you have vested Ouroboros tokens, you can go and vote right now. I think the vote, like you can vote for the next 24 hours. And essentially, when the vote goes through, then there's no more RX creation through the deposit, and then secondly, 200 million ORX tokens will be from the existing supply allocation will be released slowly over the next 2 years as additional yield to the backstop pool. So if you are in Ouroboros and if you have vested tokens, you can definitely go and vote there. So essentially, the max supply will be capped at around 800 million. Obviously, this will all depend how much deposits still people gonna deposit essentially. But so far, I think I've seen that 99.85% have voted for the proposal. So that means essentially around maybe 24 hours from today, the minter will be turned off. so you cannot deposit anymore. So there will no be, you cannot create essentially more RX tokens. So this looks very, very likely that this is going to happen. So that's regarding Ouroboros. So if you want to deposit, like if you want to participate in Ouroboros, the minter will be open for the next 24 hours. So yeah, if you want to participate there, just have a go and see if that's something you like to do. Probably just more one update regarding TitanX Hub. I tweeted out that I'm preparing for the base. I mean, especially the TitanX Hub portfolio and the swap. And I was actually done and wanted to actually push the changes, but I saw there's still some few things which are not working as intended. So I'm still doing some testing because I just want it to be working perfectly and without any big issues. So I'm still a little bit of testing. Let's see if maybe later on I'll be able to test everything and fix all the issues, and maybe I'll push it later on. But nevertheless, if not later on today, I might push it actually maybe in the upcoming days. I rather say that than give it definite time and then you couldn't, yeah, you can't hit it. So it's, yeah, it's always a double-edged sword, giving exact time when you want to push something. But anyhow, I'm gonna let some of the speakers today speak. This is from my end today. We're gonna start off with James. James, you sent me a DM yesterday, and you had something interesting. So, tell me what you got to share with us.
Yeah. So we actually can't share the specifics of what I sent you yesterday. However, we are very excited about base going live over there. We're watching, we saw that the base contract is there, and then obviously the bridge is not open yet, but we're watching that really, really closely. We feel that, it needs a little bit of a push, like, you just don't turn it on and then expect some magic to happen. Builders have got to start building over there, right? So as everyone knows, the Helios partnership, we are building 4 Omni-chain tokens. Those are a little bit complex. Everything Omni-chain is complex. So those are weeks and weeks and weeks out. Could that launch at the end of February? Could. Could it launch beginning of March? Also could. We're not prepared to talk about anything other than that, though, at this time.
That's all right, James. We're really hoping, perhaps, as I said earlier, 98% was done. So hopefully that will be, the bridge will be open, and then we can go to base and see what happens there. So if you don't have anything else, James, maybe I'm just gonna go to the next person.
I do have one thing.
Go ahead, fire away.
I'm glad that you reminded us that there's still the vote going on for Ouroboros. So the Dragon Horde just voted, and I'm about to vote personally because I didn't realize the vote was still on. But we're a big fan of cap supplies. That's all that I will say. So thank you for the reminder of that, Mike. You always do a great job reminding us of things.
No worries. Yeah, I mean, definitely Ouroboros is looks very, very promising. So I'm not sure if I have the updated news already, but I think it should be launching very soon, right? If I'm not mistaken, I don't have the exact dates so far, but it should be launching very soon. And obviously, one of the things which, yeah, looking forward to as well is that. It was a cap supply anyway, but now once the minter has been turned off, it's going to be even more capped. So that sounds really good, I think, for sure. So maybe since James, you guys are working closely together with dude, I'll you're gonna be the next. Tell us what you got for us.
Hey, yeah. I would say, yeah, we have a lot going on. I'd like to talk a little bit about E280, which is the omni-chain version of Element. There's been some concerns on how that's going to look for NFT holders or dilution or anything like that. And rest assured that blockchain is immutable. It is impossible to mint any more Element tokens, any more Element NFTs. So Omnichain E280, it's impossible to dilute what you've got going on there on ETH. But with that being said, E280, the only way to mint E280 is with Element. So E280 naturally will be a cap supply as well as, sorry, my cat. Oh my gosh. Naturally it's capped because, Element is capped. So as far as the NFTs go, I haven't released much info on that. This is going to be 2 or 3 phase rollout. So the first thing we're going to do is just launch just the E280 token Omnichain. It will have a 4% tax, the same as Element, and it will be used to create the LP web over on Base. Obviously, the minting will happen on ETH because that's where Element is. But so it's very, very similar to X28, TitanX minting X28. The only difference is we've got an extra LP allocation in there so that the LP web can continuously grow as people are arbitraging the mint from Element to E280. HLX going to H420, it's very similar to X28 as well. And yeah, as James said, we're not going to get our hopes up. It's probably a month away or so, somewhere around there. But very excited about it. I think it's going to do wonders for the underlying tokens. And then Stacks is doing amazing. Nobody's really paying attention to that, I don't feel like. The ratio is at 4-to-1 currently. We launched at 1-to-1. So it's working beautifully. Talking about Ouroboros, we've paused our compounding, and it's just building up TitanX right now, and we're waiting for Ouroboros to launch. And the second they launch, we've already got our Ouroboros staking contract ready to go live. We're just waiting for Ouroboros to launch so that we can do official testing, throw it into a quick audit, which the code, we're using the same auditors. They're familiar with the staking contract, so it shouldn't take long. And then, we are going to push out the compounding allocations, which we've got currently $75,000 built up right now. I'm going to say roughly 80% of that's going towards Ouroboros. So that's straight, buy pressure off the market. That's the only way. Ouroboros, especially now that minting is closing, that's going to be the only way to acquire Ouroboros in the future. So, Stacks is bullish on it as well. It's doing wonders, and Stacks is doing wonders for Element as well because the buy and burn's running through it. It's working exactly as intended. It's creating additional volume, buy pressure. It really is beautiful. So. Other than that, I've got tons. I am booked, I would say, easily for the first half of this year. No doubt. Got tons of stuff coming out. I'm very excited about Base. I'm very excited about Arbitrum, Binance, X28 going Omnichain to all these other chains. We got lots of ideas. And we are constantly building. So keep an eye out.
Fantastic. So, dude, so if I understand correctly, just to summarize, all the tokens like HLX and all the other projects as well, they're all going to be going to Base. Is that correct? Through the layer 0 technology?
Yeah, we're using Omnichain, and we're planning. So we're, James and I are doing this together. So we're planning a simultaneous launch of all 4 tokens: HLX, Element, Baby Dragon X, and Scale. All 4 of those we're going to launch very likely the same day on both ETH and Base at the same time. So there shouldn't be any wait. Obviously, all the minting is happening on Ethereum, just like the minting of X28 is only on Ethereum. But we'll immediately mint some tokens and bridge that over to Base, launch on Base, and be live over there. And I'm very excited for E280 specifically to create that LP web with X28 and all these Omni-chain tokens.
Fantastic. Yeah, definitely looking forward, and potentially we can probably do like a stream or something regarding that. Yeah, but we can still talk about that. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely very nice, because the one thing for sure, we don't only need X28 to be on base, like a lot of other stuff has to be built there as well. So definitely some of the tokens going there is definitely something which we're looking forward to. We'll have to see also, probably also my project Matrix or so getting there. We have to see how that makes sense, because we're tied somewhat to Hyper. So I'll have to think that through a little bit, but maybe I can talk to you guys as well, who have a bit more experience, especially with Layer Zero.
Yeah, I can also say, obviously we're waiting for X28 to pair Element or E280 with, but all the other tokens, H420, B88, all those, the main pair is going to be with E280. Like, we're looking for lots of volume on that token, lots of taxes being paid on the east side and the base side, really pushing that ecosystem. And so that's what I'm really looking forward to, is the Element 280 ecosystem boost that these Omni tokens are going to do.
All right, yeah, fair enough. All right, I will definitely, yeah, maybe we can do a stream and then we can talk a bit more about that. So where we have our next person here, and that's Steve DeFi himself. How's it going, buddy?
Good, man. Good. Yes, great to hear these updates. I'm really excited for this Bitcoin Genie project, and I'll share an update with some new info in a macro level. Just here, I'm really excited by it. Bitcoin Genie, it's a utility-focused game idea, brand new category of DeFi, really, gamified utility. Focus is collateral backing, yield generation in a gamified environment. And yeah, this whole utility idea is like 2025, I think utility in TitanX, built on TitanX in different blockchains. I think this is exciting. I think this is the way. Where are we at? Almost entering audits, front end is done, and the big white paper reveal in a week or two with Mike Dean himself. So without getting into the tokenomics, let me share some really cool macro type features we have implemented. Just want to share a few things, and really, I think they're almost like game-changing things. First thing is exact end date. There's an exact end date in Bitcoin Genie. Rarely done. And I've not seen it implemented ever the way we have it implemented. It's a beautiful focus, and it's bullish for the protocol Bitcoin Genie, as it has this central focus without fading out. So it's got this focus, this end date. So Bitcoin Genie, its design mechanic is not to be a shooting star. They can fade. It's a comet. Bitcoin Genie is like a comet shining in the sky continually. That's the design mechanic. The next cool feature is for Bitcoin Genie is this voting DAO. I've implemented a voting DAO, and actually, I would have had the first audit like a couple of weeks ago, but I thought of this idea. I wanted to put a voting DAO in. I called it the Princesses DAO. The Princesses DAO. It's a really interesting, as users will vote on tokenomic flavors, changing the protocol slightly. And it's a win-win for everyone in protocol, as the DAO voting is more the direction of value flow. More info soon, but there's a DAO system in place in Bitcoin Genie. Basically the last thing to share on this macro features is pretty exciting. It's an affiliate program for Bitcoin Genie, an affiliate program. We've called it the Aladdin's Gold Affiliate. So it's an affiliate model which is different than any affiliate model I've ever seen. It's a brand new model. It's a gamified affiliate model, separate from the protocol. So you can be an affiliate for yourself, but it's different from the protocol. But it benefits everyone in the protocol massively, as affiliates do, because affiliates programs drive value. And the Bitcoin Genie affiliate program is going to have people lapping it up in other communities, which is exciting. And cross promotion promotion is an exciting thing to do in TitanX, because you want to bring others in other realms. I'll go into more detail soon. The last thing, I talked about the exact end date, the Princess's DAO voting system, and the third thing, Aladdin's Gold affiliate, an affiliate program, exciting gamified affiliate program. Last thing is, I put on the white paper a special gift. This is really exciting. I won't say when I release the white paper, I'll share what the special gift is. This is a really cool idea. Special gift. It's a gift. Special gift in Bitcoin Genie. It's on the white paper. I'll share it soon. So stay tuned. Last thing, quick update on Vault. Vault staking is in the third audit, and actually I've got a few surprises up my sleeve for Vault too. So stay tuned. Thank you, and talk to you soon.
Yeah, Steve, thank you for the update. Yeah, definitely. It seems like every week there is something new idea came in. So really looking forward to see what you have, what project you're gonna bring us. It's definitely amazing. Steve, definitely we can do the interview. Let me know when, and then we're gonna talk about that. All right, we have our next person here, Crypto Awesome. How's it going, buddy?
Fantastic. How are you doing, Mike?
Can't complain, man. All is well. I got my steak. I did some training. Now I'm ready to hear some day updates from you guys.
Nice. I've been eating a ton of meat lately. I've just been craving it. But so everything's going really great on this end. We are constantly, obviously, developing, adding additional elements to both Draco and Drogon as time goes on. There's new upgrades that have been added. But ultimately, the biggest part of Draco and Drogon, well, let's just start with Draco, is Draco solves the problem of staking pools drying up. That's the intention of Draco. Draco is a mining and a staking protocol, but it also includes a simultaneous perpetual auctions. So the auctions will actually, in the beginning, they will compete with short-term miners to get supply early on, but they will not create new supply. New supply was only created through mining. But the inputs come in through auctions and through mining. So when ROIs go negative on mining, like typically happens over time on a deflationary protocol, the inputs will still be coming in through auctions, and those will continue to fill up the staking pools. So it's a simple change. But the best part is both Draco and Drogon are omni-chain tokens. They're both OFTs and via layer 0. So we will be able to utilize other blockchains in multiple ways after those two are launched. So that is my quick update on that. In addition, AwesomeX is essentially capped. It's been a capped supply now for the last about 8 weeks. And it seems like it'll be basically a capped supply for the foreseeable future. Both of these protocols will provide much volume for AwesomeX. And we will be taking 5 input tokens. So ETH will be available. But if you have AwesomeX, you will also be able to utilize that. So that's my update on that. On the book is still coming along. I'm getting really close to that first draft. It's taking me a bit longer to make it just the best book it could possibly be. It's called DeFi 3.0, and it's about fair launch and hyperdeflation mostly. And then the last thing I want to mention is for the builders, if you guys want to send me your high-res logos, I'm going to be building a little merch store for everybody. I got an AwesomeX merch store, but I wouldn't mind putting other protocols merch on there. I did get your logos, dude. Thank you so much. And one thing is, too, when we're building a hat, it needs to be a very simple logo because it'll be stitched. So if we have complicated logos, we might want either the name of the protocol or a tagline. And then on the shirt, I don't know if anybody has a tagline for their protocol. Like, for instance, on the front of my Awesome X shirts, I either have You're Awesome or I have WAGMI. And so if there's a little term for some shirts, and on the back of the shirt, I can put the logo. Just want to make them to where they're shirts that people want to wear. So yeah, all the builders, just feel free to DM me your logos. I'm going to start building all those products out this week and have them available for the community to purchase. So that's what I got. Thank you, guys.
Fantastic. Yeah, thank you for that share. And yeah, definitely for the builders out there, if you have, don't forget to send in your high resolution logos to Crypto Awesome. So thank you for the update. All right, we got TitanX. How's it going, buddy?
It's going good. Good morning, everybody. Just a quick update. Mizuchi is going really, really well. We got through our second audit. We're very, very pleased with the results, so that's encouraging. So on that front, my partner, he's currently out of the country. So when he gets back, we got to do some very serious discussions about what we plan on doing as far as our launch. We are doing some finalizations to the UI. And similar to what was discussed earlier, we got the audits wrapped up, but then all of a sudden you get an idea in your head and you're like, uh-oh. So we have to talk about a few things because it's one of those things that you think you have it just the way you want it, and then all of a sudden another idea pops in, and that's part of the downfall of building and developing is like you always keep thinking things. And so we're going to talk about a couple things when he gets back, but as far as the protocol itself is concerned, we are really excited the way it's been designed and built. And having the multiple inputs is very, very convenient. We like that. And we really believe that having the ETH input is going to be a big push to help adoption with the X28 token, and especially when we go to the on-chain initiative. That when that kicks in, we're really looking forward to the economic energy that comes in from that. And being built as a perpetual auction protocol, just by getting involved, the way that the buy burn is set up and the fuel is triggered is 20% of the MIZ tokens are sent to the MIZ pay pool, and this is all acquired through the NFTs that you purchase, and 20% of the MIZ tokens are burned, but 50% of that money that comes of the ETH that comes in, or X28, goes back into the perpetual auction. So this has been built for sustainability. I mean, it's really designed to last a long time. So we're really excited in the fact that you can come into the protocol and acquire just a really unique piece of artwork that goes to your wallet immediately, that's backed by the MIZ tokens, that's compounded every 8 days. So realistically, just by acquiring an NFT, you've already started earning tokens just by default, and that'll just continue to grow every 8 days. So then with that approach, you can start acquiring other NFTs based off of your compound earnings. So realistically, this is one protocol that really can just sustain itself in a way that could be very satisfying for a lot of people. So we're really excited, and we'll have some more details next week when Rudy gets back, and we'll go through our final decisions and discussions. But we are really excited. Got to see some final clips of the UI design last night, and it's a reality. It's really here. It's coming, and we're super excited. So that's all I have on this end. I do want to throw a shout out to the community and everybody that was involved in Mo for doing the million post challenge. I know a lot of people put time and effort into that. We did a couple streams on it that were very successful. I want to thank Dude and Stacks for letting us do an NFT giveaway. I need to follow up with Mo on that because the person I actually need to contact, I can't DM him. So, but other than that, everything's going well. Thank you, everybody. Mike Dean, for all you do. And Dave, sorry for submitting my write-up so late. You gave me to the end of the month. I submitted on the 31st, but I apologize for that. But other than that, really excited. Congratulations to all the builders and founders. And thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for the update. Yeah, and regard more, come up, man. Like, want to hear something from you, man. Send the I'll send you the request. Invite to speak tomorrow. Yes, I just sent it. So I'd like to hear something from you as well. Right. Thank you, TEDx. Thanks for the updates. We're gonna see who's up next here. I think we had Mask earlier. Mask, how's it going, man?
Man, everything's going well. Just keep your eye on Dragon X. It's doing pretty well. Eric's trying to be the CEO of PulseChain. If you look at his tweets, he gave like a declaration of what he's going to do or try to do. So also keep an eye on Hydra. See how's that doing. Hyper also. Shout out to dude. Shout out to Jake. Also, give a shout out to Ouroboros. They're doing some good things. If you look at Ouroboros' website, you can see the breakdown of how he's educating individuals about a lending borrow protocol on TitanX. I think it'll be a really significant play. Not only just significant, but adds value to our whole entire ecosystem. Shout out to all the individuals that are making new products and services and protocols for our ecosystem. Shout out to Warrior for doing opening spaces like outside the normal space time. Because sometimes things come up and people don't have enough time to catch up, or they're not open during this day. So it gives that a time for people to catch up on what's going on in the ecosystem. Shout out to Dude. And what he's doing with the NFTs and being innovative. Also, shout out to all the other people that are definitely innovating and making our burning tokens for our ecosystem and adding value to our ecosystem. That's it. Appreciate you, Mike, for creating TitanX Hub, man. Like all that data and all that analytical data is extremely helpful, especially when we're trying to figure out like what's going on in the ecosystem and how to strategically make our next move. But man, just appreciate what y'all do, and that's it for me.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. By the way, Master, I think you had a project. What happened to that, man? What's going on?
So I was talking to some individuals, and we were still trying to come up with some things. So I still would like to do that project, absolutely. But at the same time, there was just some concepts and stuff that was looked at differently. But I still want to be able to do it. I still think it's a great project, but I also think that it's some things that I need to work on in order to make it to be the best project. So when it comes out, it can give individuals that the value that it needs for individuals, the users, but also for the people building it. So I'm still trying to come up with some strategic ways on how to add more value to it. What's currently available.
All right, yeah, no worries. I mean, especially if depending what you're building, maybe also building on base could be something especially if it's very gas intensive, it could definitely be on base, could be much easier. But anyway, thank you very much for the update.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, thank you for the update. And yeah, I just invited Mo just sent me a DM. He is making breakfast for the seniors, so potentially can join us, but maybe a bit later. Who knows? Yeah, we got next Rod. Where? Hold on. Somebody just disappeared from my screen here. What happened?
It was Rod.
Yeah, it was Rod. Yeah, but he disappeared. Oh, he's back again. He requested. All right, he's back again. I have to accept the. All right, Rod, how's it going? You disappeared there for a second, man. Did you rug?
I did. I lost connection, unfortunately. So yeah, thanks for having me. Super excited as always. As far as TitanX 2, everything is going well. I'm still working on the creators model. 98% there. Had some technical difficulties, had to work out. However, it is going well. One thing I want to ask all the creators, when you're doing the video, please enable transcripts, because this allows me to capture those transcripts and also promote the videos that you create. So that's a big ask. The other thing is, I think Mike, you mentioned you put a tweet out to a backlink to TitanX Hub the other day. If you could also link TitanX 2, most projects that are live have their own pages currently. So if you could link to your page, that will be a big help for the project and for TitanX 2. Additionally, I hope you like the new music. It's a nice song. It was all done with AI. I was quite impressed with the output. And otherwise, I'm just super excited for what's coming and the launch of base and the new onboarding of users.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, thank you, Rod, for the update. Yeah, I mean, also regarding the backlinks for TitanX Hub or even TitanX Tube. Yeah, definitely for the builders out there, if you can do that, that would be very helpful, because helps with the SEO. And yeah, I mean, if somebody just Google something, put something on Google or whatever, I think the more backlinks you have, just the better we have. So it just does help a little bit. I think so far Ascendant have were the ones who have done it, or the ones who told me who have done it. So shout out to them. Yeah, so really looking forward to that as well. And also, by the way, today I think the Ascendant team is not here. So I think the auction, let me just double check. The auction is still running. If I'm not mistaken, it's 10 days. So it's 2 more days left. Yeah, for that. So yeah, so if you want to participate on Ascendant, yeah, don't hesitate and visit the website and ready to participate. So let me see if there is anybody who has requested here so far. Let me see. I don't know. Sometimes there's a bit of delay. No, but no, I think we're all good. So I mean, I don't want to keep it much longer if there is nothing. Oh, somebody requested here. Sorry. Oh, yep. Here we have it. Morph HQ. How's it going? Morph HQ. Can you hear us?
What up?
What's up? What's up?
Through?
You, loud and clear, man. Fire away.
How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing good. All season looks around the corner. Might be a couple of weeks, might be a couple of months. Who knows? Might be tomorrow. What is new? I mean, TitanX ecosystem is still doing what it's doing. Everything looks good. Supply is shrinking pretty much on every protocol that we have on TitanX. So that's all good. Takes time for things like this to be calculated into the future, but it will happen at some point. We're working hard on switch.win. We are getting an update pretty soon. So hopefully that will pan out the way that we think it will. If people would use it and have any comments or things that they experience with switch.win, please let us know so we can address it. And for the rest, just keep on grinding. Just stay united and let's create a party. At some point, this tidal wave is coming and we need to have a party for people to want it to join. So let's get the spirits up or keep it up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you for the update. For sure, let's keep up the spirit up.
Right?
Absolutely, man.
And I'm looking into what you posted lately. I think it was a week ago. You posted about having TitanX Hub on the web pages of the protocols, and we're looking into that to implement that as well. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. That'll be definitely helpful. I think can definitely be helpful for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So thank you for the update. Yeah, probably today we're just gonna not gonna keep it very long because yeah, I think we have all the updates so far, and I need to be somewhere in 15 minutes, so that's why I also
Let's
need.
go. Just another thing.
Yeah, fire
I'm
away.
working really, really hard on creating merch for the TitanX ecosystem. If you're interested or have an idea or a protocol that you would love for me to address, pretty much the sky is the limit. It used to be my profession to create custom art for the wealthy. So if you have a dream, if you have a vision, just hit me up and I'll see what I can do.
So you did mention it's for the wealthy. So it's like poor people can write to you or not?
No. It's just that I was, my profession was to pretty much realize what people can dream up.
Oh, I
And
see.
usually it's only the wealthy people that are willing to think up new things because they have the money to support it and then actually have the money to pay a business to actually build it. So it was usually about big statues or paintings, tables. It didn't matter what it was. It pretty much, yeah, as long as they want it, they could have it. And we did the prototyping, we did the development, and then the final product. So I'm used to creating things out of thin air. That's about it.
All right.
And everything I do, it's the same thing as everything within the TitanX ecosystem. We try to provide and not have people overpay. So the quality you're going to get from me does not resemble the price. The quality is way higher than you would actually expect, but it's just me. I'm not here to make a profit. I'm here to spread the word of TitanX and have people be proud of showing it off. So
All right, man. Yeah, thank you very much. So the only limitation you have is how well you dream. So there you have it, guys.
exactly.
Yeah. So as long as you can dream, you have the idea. Yeah, that's
Hey, Mike.
yeah. Go ahead.
Real quick, I just want to throw a shout out. Right now, I want to put a shout out for TitanX Lounge. We have a big lounge event coming up in the next 2 weeks. We're finalizing the guests. We're going to have like cryptographics and so on and so forth. I'm really going to be reaching out to some of the founders in the TitanX community. We really want to get some powerhouses together on the lounge, and there'll be a kind of a little bit of a format where we're going to be putting together to put out there as a feeler for the people that would be hopefully attending, because we really want to try and focus on some marketing approach, but also some of the innovative steps we're looking at as far as the OmniChain initiative. So announcements will be coming out on that. So keep an eye out for that because that'll be a really big stream. I just want to put that out there. It'll be within the next 2 weeks.
Sounds awesome.
I'll be there.
Cool.
Yeah, so one thing I'm reading right now from the YouTube is when OmniChain. Well, I guess very soon. I think Jake wrote a tweet last night and he said 98%. So I didn't do the math exactly because one day before he did write 96%. So if 98% was yesterday, so I guess today should be 100%. So let's see how it works out. But potentially, maybe later on, there's gonna be a tweet that the bridge is open and we can be on base. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but potentially could happen. Anyway, guys, I don't know. Is somebody wanna have like some words because I'm gonna be like in 10 minutes. I need to be somewhere, but if somebody wanna say something before we close it off?
I was just going to say, I don't know if I'm sure you many noticed. This was one of the first times Jake didn't tweet for like 3 days. I almost reached out to him to see if it was okay, but I figured he was just coding. So that was kind of interesting, because he usually does like 30 or 40 tweets a day. And he said for 3 years he did that, but he must have been really busy on his coding. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's an interesting fact, actually, which I think I haven't noticed myself. So, um, well, I mean, when he's busy building. That's all what we want, and hopefully, 98% was yesterday, and today is 100%. So let's hope later on there's gonna be a nice tweet, and we're gonna be on base, and then we're just gonna take over base. That's something I'm looking forward to.
It's going to be fascinating. It's going to be fascinating, the difference of protocol that can go on base with the low fees and what we come up with. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting mechanics. So I'm really curious what people come up with, especially like games and really gas intensive protocols. There's a whole new world for us on base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a test running at the moment on base, and it's surprisingly smooth, to be honest. So yeah, that could be a big future. And if Coinbase is going to be the bank of crypto, then yeah, you can bet your ass Base is going to do extremely well.
And not only that, guys, the Uniswap V4 just came out, which provides hooks and stuff for different. I don't even know what the capabilities are yet, but it's just like
it offers liquidity trading too.
So some of these. Yeah, so some of those things that you were talking about, Steve, with different liquidity things, I think we can possibly build them in more decentralized into the protocol using hooks. So I'm really excited to explore that, especially on base.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I mean, especially definitely Uniswap V4. There is some new stuff which can be built, and I'm already looking at some few stuff as well already, like some very interesting stuff, like technically what can be done there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, base low fees normally, like the swap on the Uniswap, like the swap fees is probably, I don't know, I think 12-15 cents or something, and sometimes even cheaper.
Yep.
2 second blocks, so definitely a bit faster, cheaper. So a lot of things can be done there for sure. So I'm looking forward to like what people build there, and it's definitely going to be extremely interesting to see what can be done there. And also, obviously, I think base is still like still upcoming. So potentially, if the trend keeps going up for base, could be extremely interesting for X28 as well. So really looking forward to that. Anyway, guys, I have 10 more minutes to go, so I'm just gonna cut this a bit short today. If anybody wants to say something, I still have like a few minutes. They can do so. Otherwise, we're just gonna cut it short for today.
Bring on the base, baby. Bring on the base.
Let's go. Thank you for hosting the space, like always, and everything else you do for the ecosystem. Shout out to you, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, everybody. You guys are all amazing, and we're really blessed to have a community like we do and be part of it. So let's do this, guys. It's about to be a big year, so very excited.
Definitely, and if you get a chance, check out Ouroboros, the lending protocol. Educate yourselves on it, and what it can do for you, and how it can benefit you in the ecosystem, and how definitely check Ouroboros out.
Oh, we actually Mo just came up, so I'm gonna let Mo speak the last words before we close it off.
Oh shit, last words. I don't have anything that good to say. I just wanted to say let's fucking go, and I appreciate all of you. You guys killed it on that 1,000,000 impression challenge. Keep it up. We're going to base. Let's fucking go.
Awesome, Mo. Thank you for listening in, also on YouTube as well. Have a good one, and see you on base. I hope that's gonna be later. Bye-bye.
Have a great week, everyone.
All right,
Later.
Bye, everyone.
bye-bye.